Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am going to do a small little quick flow today for the rib cage and the wrist. I'm doing a little photo shoot today here at the space at Fascia, and my friend who's an amazing photographer, Krista Whiteman, is coming in, and my good friend Jessie is also joining to help me do some partner shots together too. So little mini version today, but I wanted to keep up with my consistent Facebook Live classes. So we're gonna do a little fascia stretch first for the rib cage. So fascia stretching, you need to add activation and movement to get to the fascia and away from the muscle. So we're gonna start with a little bit of a different variation that I've been working on this past week. And then we're gonna do some basic fascia stretches for the wrist and the hands. So I have some hand issues with this side for various reasons. One of them is an injury. Another is a calcific tendinosis thing, if anyone has that. It's a pretty painful thing, and it's really small, but it's really painful. So I've done occupational therapy on and off, but most recently I've had some tendonitis in my thumb joint. I think that's what it was. That would intensify and then it would subside a little bit. And so I saw a doctor and he's like, it's probably tendonitis, not much you can do. So I went along with just wearing a brace and everything, and I said, I need to actually maybe fascia stretch my thumb joint, because then the whole wrist just started hurting, just referred because of that issue in that area. And when I did that, the fascia stretch in the thumb, I haven't worn a brace since. My wrist feels totally fine. So I don't know if I adjusted one of the bones or one of the joints slightly that was causing me inflammation and pain, but whatever it was, it worked. Came back one more time, I did it again, same thing, much better. So anyway, we are gonna be sitting on the floor. So I'm gonna grab a little yoga blanket that I'm gonna sit on. So if you wanna sit on a pillow to give you a little bit of a lift, not too much of a lift, but just feel comfortable. If you have a hard time sitting up comfortably, then you can also sit against a wall as well. So let's get going. We're gonna find our way to a mat. All right. Let's ground down first by just connecting your body with the floor. So I want to feel that I have even body weight distribution in both my sits bones, meaning that I'm not sitting to one side and I feel more pressure, let's say, on my right butt bone. I want to level that off. And for me, I actually have to shift my body weight to achieve that feeling of both glutes and butt bones being evenly in contact with the floor. Take your hands to your legs, finding that comfortable position with your legs. It doesn't have to be all the way pulled in. If you feel more comfortable with your feet in butterfly and your feet in front of you, this is another option too. So find what feels most comfortable for you. I'm going to sit in this position here. So first we want to work on our posture. So rather than just sitting down, whatever that might look like to you, finding that lifted position. But be careful about one thing. When we lift the sternum up and lift the head up, oftentimes we overextend this mid-back area. So even though you're lifting up, take the rib cage down. For me, what happens then is that I lengthen that back area here slightly, but I'm still maintaining a gentle curve in my lower back or my lumbar spine. So lifting up, double check that your rib cage is pulled in. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. One more time, inhale, full breath. And exhale, letting your shoulders relax, letting the back of the neck relax. So we're gonna first take, this is my right arm, so your right arm, and we're gonna place it beside you. Now that I'm realizing I'm a little bit elevated, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of the blanket after all of that explanation. Still center yourself, and then take that hand to the floor. What I'm gonna do is open it about an inch from my body. I have short arms, so I can't actually get my whole palm of my hand down, but I will in a second. So I'm just gonna connect with the floor here. Left arm raises up to the sky. Recheck that you didn't lose your rib cage where you twist or over arch. Still keep it pulled in. So what I'm gonna do is first side bend stretch by pushing my hand into the floor, straight down. That's gonna activate some of that fascia. And I'm just going to do a gentle side bend until I feel a stretch on the left side of my body. Reaching the hand up and over, not down so much, but just up onto that diagonal. And then push a little bit more into your right hand. Take an inhale. And exhale. Lifting back up to center, lift a little bit higher. Now you're going to push your hand down and away in the opposite direction. At the same time, you're going to pull your ribs to the left now, or the opposite direction. So it's kind of confusing. We'll go through it again. Press it up, bend the elbow, tilt to the side, hold for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. Press and resist this hand away from you. Pull the ribs in the opposite direction. Arm stays up. Lifting up again, side bend stretch over. Inhale. Exhale, open up that body to the front of the room, maybe even glancing up on the diagonal. Back up, relift. Push the ribs to the opposite direction and your hand away from you. Hold that there. One more round. Inhale, tilt. Maybe looking up, open up that left side rib cage. Bring it back up to center, press up, shift the ribs in the opposite direction. My hand is pressing away. Back to center, arm comes down to rest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, shoulder blades glide down your back, rib cage pulls in. Same thing to the other side. Level yourself off again if you found your weight distribution changed. Left hand, my left hand, down to the ground. Right hand up to the sky. I'm more bound down or congested in my right side of my body, so this side feels different than the left. So my movements might be slightly different as well. So working to get just first my positioning correct. So I'm going to press down into the floor, bend that left arm, reach the right arm up and over, open. Opening up that right rib cage side of the body. Maybe glancing up. I'm noticing my hand is much more forward on this side than my left because I feel like the fascia is constricting in the right side of my body. Reaching it back up. Now resist the left hand away from you as if it wants to slide away. And you're going to bring your right rib cage to the right. Arm stays up. Back to center. Reach up. Bend the elbow. Tilt. Glancing up. Open up that right shoulder if you have a little bit extra space. Pressing back up to center. Re-engage. Lift up. Press this hand away. Rib cage to the right. Back up. And tilt. So we're stretching the fascia and the muscle to the waist in this exercise. Back up to center, press this hand away, rib cage pulls opposite. We're trying to create movement in our body that it doesn't naturally do, so we maintain movement more comfortably as we go through our days, as we age. Press it back up, press this hand away, ribs reach to the right. Back to center and release. Lift your shoulders up to your ears. Glide them down your back. Inhale, full breath. Exhale. Slow release. The wrist. So if anyone has weak wrists, or if they have achy wrists, or clicking, mine have always been big clickers. We want to keep our wrist health strong, because what I have learned in the past year when I've had a couple different issues with my right hand, and I'm right-handed, it's really hard to do things like put on your winter boots, chop vegetables, turn a doorknob, all of these things. So I think once in a while taking a break and paying attention to your wrist and doing a little bit of stretching for them is a really great thing to do. So we'll do the wrist and we'll also do the fingers a little bit and the thumb joint. So I'm going to just bring my foot up here just to get my knee up a little higher so I have something to rest my arm on. You can have a couple pillows on your belly, a foam roll on your legs, whatever works for you, or you can just be free flying here. So I'm going to take my right hand up to my knee. So the rule with fascia is that you shorten the area, you add resistance, and you move in the opposite direction. So I'm going to stretch first the top of my forearm and the top of my wrist and hand. So to do that, I'm going to shorten it by flexing or lifting my fingertips up to the sky. Next is resistance. I'm going to place my other hand on the front of the hand as well. I'm gonna resist my hand like I wanna keep it lifted and flexed, but I'm gonna use the strength of my other hand to bring the wrist down. I find that it works easier actually if my forearm closest to my wrist is touching my knee. Lift that hand up, resist it up. Keep resisting it up. It doesn't have to be a crazy fight that you do with yourself, but just play with it. As long as your resistance is going in the right direction, you're gonna get benefit in stretching the fascia in that area. And back down. Let's do one more. Flex up. Press it down. Now to stretch the bottom of the forearm and the wrist, we go opposite. Shorten by bringing the palm down. Good. And I'm going to keep resisting my hand in. I'm going to grab this hand at my fingertips and at the base of the fingers. And I'm going to slowly, this is a little bit better, bring my wrist up. Woo. So you press down, resist down. Your other hand brings it up. These are a little tricky. It takes a little bit of practice to figure out the right position for both of your hands and for where your arm is in space. One more time, press down, resist down. If anyone has carpal tunnel, this could be something that would be worth trying or asking your practitioner about possibly trying it. I immediately feel better and honestly, no cracking. It's amazing. So the fingers. So even if your fingers just feel stiff, I haven't tried this with anyone with arthritis, but just kind of a stiff, achy feeling, maybe this would be good to try in the morning when you first get up. I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can get a little bit better view. Okay, so I'm going to stretch I will cut, knife cut this weekend. I'm going to stretch the area in my thumb right here. To do that, I'm going to bring these fingers together. So I'm going to keep resisting my thumb in towards my hand. And I'm going to grab it with my other hand. And I'm going to let my other hand win ever so slightly and open. Bring it in, resist it in. I'm going to keep my fingers straight, pull it away. Now I'm going to maybe turn it in a little bit. You can work different angles to get a little bit different stretch. In, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. Thumb resist in, and open it. Feels great. I'm not kidding, it really does feel good. Okay, so the fingers, let's say you want to stretch between the fingers. Same rule. Let's do these two fingers first. I'm going to bring these two fingers in between them. I'm going to press these in, like I want to hold them there, and then I'm going to slowly open with my other fingers. You're building strength in this hand as you're stretching this hand. Good. One more time, press in and open. Let's do these two. Press it in and open. In, open. In, open. Pinky now, ring finger, open. In, open. One more. Good. And feel that freedom in the hand. It feels great. Let's do the same thing on the other side with your wrist to start first. I'm going to bring my knee up, finding just some sort of placement that you can have a little bit of a foundation to work on with this hand. So first we're going to bring wrist up. So I'm shortening and stretching the top of my forearm here. Resist your hands this way, and then the other hand is going to bring them down. I'm tight on this side. I neglect this side because it's my other hand that hurts more. And bring it down. Press it up, resist it up. Your other hand brings it down. So you see how I'm bending from the wrist here. Let's go reverse. Keep it down. We're stretching the bottom part of the forearm and the wrist. Resist it down. The other hand brings it up. Press down. Resist. Leg. Two more. Down. And up. Down. And up. And round out those wrists. Good. Thumb. Bring the thumb in. Going to resist it in. My other hand is going to open it up. I have like full finger and thumb grip on this thumb, which is a little bit different than we do in between the fingers. And open. Press it in. Good. One more time. Good. Okay. Now these two fingers, press them in. You're going to open them up. Press in. Open. One more here. Good. Switch. Whoa. In. 2. I'm doing about 3 of them on each one. Pinky, wrist in, open. Okay, one more. It's hard work, even though it's the fingers. Good. Okay, let's do a little bit for the back of the neck, just because who doesn't need a little neck stretch? We are going to bring your hands back behind your head. Offer yourself a little bit of a chin tuck, and you're going to tilt up. It's not a big drop back, it's a chin tuck, chin lift. Hands are back, and you're going to resist your head back into your hands. Once you feel it in the back of the neck, your hands will slowly bring your head forward, chin towards your chest. Oh, I needed this today. Look forward, chin tuck, tilt up. Press the head back. You can do this if you're driving, not while driving, but when you get to where you're going and you feel like your neck is stiff, before you get out of your car, try doing a couple of these. When you wake up in the morning, try doing a couple. What I find in the morning when I do this stretch, when I'm stretching the fascia in the back of the neck, is that I can achieve more comfortable posture throughout the day. One more time, press it back, bringing the head forward. Woo. Oh, that was good. Okay, front of the neck, oftentimes we don't think too much about it because we just don't. We think at the back of the neck, I feel achy and pain back here. It might be beneficial to release the front of the neck, maybe even before doing the back, what we just did. Same rule applies. You're just going to do the opposite. Chin tuck. Now you're going to go forward with your head. Chin towards your sternum. Hands are going to come to your forehead. So you're going to press your forehead down into your hands until you feel the front of the neck. You have some scalenes here. Engage. Once you do, keep the chin going towards the throat as you lift your head up. Bring it down without resistance. Resist the forehead down. Chin tucks towards your throat as you lift it up. Not all the way, but just so you're glancing up onto the diagonal. Let's do one more. Press that head down. Feel it in the front of the neck. Chin comes towards your throat, keeping that proper alignment of your cervical vertebrae. And up. Whew. Good, good. Let's finish with a little bit of resistance child's pose because if you guys follow my videos, you know that's one of my favorite things to do. So we're going to come onto the hands and knees. Make sure I have enough space. Let's do 2 variations. First, your knees are going to be apart. Ugh. Sorry. Knees are apart. Feet are together. Bring your hands down to the floor. And you're going to shift, keeping the belly lifted, your body weight forward. Resist your hands down and back as if they want to slide underneath you. Your knees resist forward. Keep the belly pulled in. Keep resisting the arms the entire time you pull your body back towards your heels. Back up, resist, pause. Really feel your direction is going in the right place. The heels of the hands are digging down and pulling towards you as you pull back. Pressing forward, resist again, pull it back. Keep pressing down. I'm starting to feel my chest release a little bit here. Back, forward, find that resistance. Challenge how much you're resisting. Maybe give yourself a little bit more effort. Now we're going to bring your knees all the way in. And keep the belly lifted. Hands still resist back. I'm going to pull back here. I felt the change. It went a little bit higher up in my shoulder blade area. 2 more here. Tummy tight. Nice strong arms. Feel those arms engage. A slight shift of position or placement of your body creates a totally different fascia stretch, which is why this is so awesome. Good. All right. Thank you so much for those of you joining me for watching today. I love the comments that are coming in and questions. I try to get back to everyone as soon as I see a message come through. But feel free to ask me questions and write comments, and feel free to share videos with your friends if you know you have a friend that has a stiff neck or even weak or achy wrists. This might be a good one to share with them. Thanks, and I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.